What is going on, everybody? How's everyone doing today? Today we're going to be taking a look at the legacy of Revoltech Iron Man Mark V figure from the Iron Man 2 movie. So, what is going on, everybody? How's everyone doing today? I just got this figure in the mail today, and I'm really glad I did, because out of all the Iron Man armors from the movies, the Mark V is my favorite Iron Man armor from Iron Man 2. I really like the silver and the red. I just think it looks really badass. But let me show you guys the packaging first, then we will get into the figure review. So here's the front of the packaging right here. It's kind of a new packaging compared to the square Revoltech packaging that we're used to. It's more rectangular. Right here it says Legacy of Revoltech, Iron Man Mark V. It says Marvel, Iron Man 2, Kaiyodo. On the bottom of it says blah 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 blah. Then the top of it says Legacy of Revoltech 2006 to 2014. Then the side of it right there says the same thing with the Legacy of Revoltech and some other stuff. And then the other side of it says the same thing. And then the back of the packaging right there, it shows a bunch of different poses you can get the figure into. And then he comes with the suitcase and interchangeable hands. But anyway, let's get the figure open and get into the review. Alrighty, so starting off with the accessories first. The Iron Man Mark V figure doesn't come with too many accessories. You get this faceplate right here that says Iron Man Mark V, Iron Man 2, 2010. It's all black and white lettering. It's in like a triangular shape, so pretty cool that it comes with that. I remember all Revoltech figures always came with these, but they really don't that much anymore. So you get that right there. You also get the cool briefcase that actually is the Mark V armor. And it's sculpted very well. It's painted very well with a little bit of paint bleeding here and there. But really cool looking. Nice sculpt work on this. Really awesome looking briefcase. I mean, there's a little bit of if you look at the top silver part, a little bit of red paint bleeding. But the sculpt on this is just really cool, and I like this red. It's not metallic, it's just a really shiny paint. But it's really cool looking. So you get that accessory right there, and then you get 6 interchangeable hands. You get a pair of fists, which are sculpted and painted very well, actually. Really nice looking. You get the repulsor right there on the palm. Really cool. So you get a pair of fists, and then you also get a pair of you also get a pair of I guess flight posing hands, or they can be open palm blast hands as well. And they're sculpted and painted very well, also with the repulsor right in the middle, painted white. So really cool looking. I really like the paint they used. The sculpt work on it's really cool. So you get a pair of these hands, and then you get a pair of the open palm blast hands, which are really cool looking. You get the white repulsor in there. I wish it was like a bluish type color. But really cool, great sculpt work and paint on there. So that is all the accessories that comes with the Mark V Iron Man figure. Anyway, let's move on to some comparisons. So now moving on to comparisons, the Revoltech Mark V Iron Man figure stands exactly at 6 inches tall, which I think is great scale for this figure. Over here we have the SH Figure Arts Mark VI black and gold version Iron Man figure, and he's a little bit under 6 inches tall, as you could tell the slight height difference. But if you want to make like a Iron Man armor display, they'll both fit in perfect scale. Over here we have the Marvel Legends Daredevil figure. He's a little bit over 6 inches tall, as you could tell the slight height difference. Over here we have the Mafex Amazing Spider-Man 2 Spider-Man figure, and he's a little bit over 6 inches tall as well. And then of course we have the SH Figure Arts Broccoli figure, and he's a little bit over 9 inches tall to the top of his hair. But anyway, there's some comparisons for you really quickly. Let's keep moving on with the review. Now for the paint and sculpt for the Mark V Iron Man figure. I think Revoltech did an incredible job with just the sculpt on the armor for the figure. It just looks really incredible. The paint on it, the paint looks really well done. It's just there's a little bit of paint bleeding here and there with like a little bit of silver on the red or a little bit of red on the silver. Just a little bit of paint bleeding here and there, but other than that, they did a great job with the paint. I think the sculpt on this figure is just really awesome. There's the head sculpt right here, looking really cool. All those lines just all over the helmet right there, looking really awesome. And you get a black around the mouth area, and then the eyes are white. They kind of look blue because I think they painted over the silver, so it kind of looks bluish, but they are painted white. See paint bleeding as you see the red bleeding into the silver, so a little bit of sloppiness with the paint. And over here the shoulder pads are looking pretty cool. The arc reactor is just painted white. There's no clear plastic piece over it, which I wish they included because that always makes an arc reactor on an Iron Man figure look that much better, and I wish there was a like blue paint shading. But all the little sculpt work all throughout this figure just looks really, really cool. See a little bit of silver paint bleeding on the red right there. And then this silver piece, you could see like the red paint under it. But all the little sculpt work, all on the arms right there, looks really, really cool. On the back of the arm, right here on his back, the spine piece. Just really, really great sculpt work on this figure. On the legs, it's really cool looking. I like on the lower legs, like you see all the little bolts and stuff. Mostly on the calf area, like you see the bolts right there. That's really, really cool. The ugly Revoltech joints right there for the knees. But I like all these little bolts everywhere. That looks really, really cool. And then the feet look pretty cool too. So really great sculpt work. Whoever sculpted this figure, they did an incredible job with it. The paint is a little bit sloppy, but the paint does look good. But anyway, let's get into the articulation and wrap the review up. Okay, so for the articulation for the Mark V Iron Man, he does have a Revoltech joint at the head and the neck, and the head can look up about that much, so great for flight posing, and then it can look down about that much, but then with the neck, it could look all the way down, so good articulation there. And then you do get pivot at the neck. You get a little bit at the head. You get swivel at the head. You can't really swivel it at the neck, though. There's 2 points of articulation at the torso. At the upper torso, it could go back and forth. It does swivel. You can pivot it, but you have to move the Revoltech joints in the other way. Then the lower torso articulation, crunch forward about that much. And then it doesn't really go back, though. But it does swivel as well. So pretty good articulation at the torso. The arms, the shoulder pieces are articulated. They're on Revoltech joints, so they could swivel and go up and down. For the shoulder joints, they could go up about that much. They do swivel as well at the bicep. They do go up and down. They could probably spin in a full 360 as well. He does have a bend at the elbow, and then swivel at the elbow. It could swivel at the forearm or at the lower bicep right there. And then you get a swivel at the wrist, and it goes back and forth as well. Now for the leg articulation, these pieces right here are articulated, so you can move them around there on a Revoltech joint, but he kicks up about that much. As you see, this piece won't hinder the articulation, so that's cool that Revoltech did that. And then he kicks out to the side about that much, so pretty good, not the best. You do get swivel there as well. The knees bend pretty much all the way back, and they do swivel there and right there, so that's pretty cool. And then for the ankles, you get swivel, they go up and down, you do get pivot, and then you also get some toe articulation. So there's the articulation for the Iron Man Mark V figure, which is pretty good. It's Revoltech joints. If you could deal with the Revoltech joints, then you will like the figure and the articulation on it as well. But overall, I do recommend this Iron Man figure if you're an Iron Man fan, an Avengers fan, Marvel fan, or if you love the Iron Man movies. Definitely get this figure for your collection. I know there's 2 versions of this figure in 6-inch scale. There's the Hasbro and then the Revoltech. This one right here is the superior out of the 2, and I only paid like $42 and some change for this figure at toysinthebox.com. So if you want to get yours, you could head over there today and pick one up for yourself. But he comes with some great accessories, not a whole bunch of accessories, but a decent amount. He has some great articulation. The paint and sculpt is very well done, but there is paint bleeding here and there on the figure, so you gotta watch out for that. And to also check out agelessgeeks.com to get great deals on figures and collectibles there. You could also join the Ageless Geeks Facebook page. I'm in that group, and you'll be the first to know when pre-orders are up. You get first dibs on them. Like, I pre-ordered the Harley Quinn Figure Arts figure. He just got them in, and he shipped mine out today, so I'll have mine by the weekend. So definitely join the Ageless Geeks Facebook page. Also, if you live in California, you could always hit up Frank & Sons and check out booth number 632, which is Alex's booth, the Ageless Geeks booth, and you could get great deals on your figures and collectibles there as well. But anyway, guys, that's my review of the Revoltech Iron Man Mark V figure. Hope you guys enjoyed my review. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you didn't like it, you can go beep yourself. Alright, everybody, look out for my Figure Arts Harley Quinn figure review this weekend. Alright, everybody, I'll see you later. Revoltech Iron Man Mark V. Shit. So here's the front of the packaging right here. You get the hoda ba bloobity da boo boo. Then over here we have the damn it. I know you could either get this one or the Hasbro one. The Revoltech joint. Damn it. Collecting the Iron Man figures and want to build a sick blah blah blah. The head can look up pretty much all the way, so great for fight posing. Damn it.